Hey guys, we're sitting out here about to start doing a little shed hunting here. It is mid-March, but I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what we've seen in the past there with bucks that have shed early and what we've done to help the deer along there and prolong, the shed season there. And our number one is going to be nutrition and maybe lack thereof nutrition in the past of animals that haven't had that overall great nutrition. And this is from fawns, the does, even the bucks, but specifically bucks here in this particular video. It can cause those antlers to shed early. There's a lot of different green vegetation throughout the summer months, and then we plant a lot of food plots. We run the heavy rack deer feed, 18% out of our big gravity feeders and spin feeders, and really works out well. We've had several pieces of property in the past where I did identify we had some bucks that shed there in late December and then even in January, and so we started really introducing a lot of the heavy protein there with heavy rack, and it's really worked out well in the long run for us, and I think it will continue to. The second one there that I think is just going to be your natural cold fronts that come early. And once you're in that late November into December to the January time period, you may find yourself in a lot of seasons there, depending on where you're at in the region of the country. Is you may have these big time drops that hit even into the negatives, and those deer just those antlers just will not hang on, and therefore they'll go ahead and shed early that particular year, and that may be inevitable. You may have the greatest protein, the greatest feed out there, but because of that, it causes those antlers to shed, and therefore it's kind of a done deal if you're chasing after that particular buck. Now the third one there is going to be an injury slash the hard rut. And if you've got a particular deer you're after there, he may be just running all over the place during the rutting time period, like most bucks do, and he may have just exhausted himself where his body just lets go of those antlers there early, and therefore you may find yourself in a situation thinking that maybe that deer has expired, or another deer actually harvested him, or a deer hunter actually harvested him. But in reality, because of maybe that hard rut or even the injury, maybe he crossed a fence, or he got during one of those fights there during the rutting time period, maybe he injured himself, or maybe he got hit by a car or something along those lines, and the deer ended up surviving. But because of that, the deer actually shedded early, and then now you're sitting here, you're left thinking, well, the deer's already he's dead, right? But in reality, you'll see that deer come up in that following summer months, grow those antlers, and he's there again. So there's just a lot that comes into play there, but I just wanted to kind of briefly talk about what I've seen in the past and what I've done to try to eliminate that stuff. And I feel like the pattern that I've done, it works. I think that there's still a lot to learn about this stuff. Every single year is a little different, and I continue to gain knowledge there and love to share it with you guys. So hopefully this helps you guys out on some reasoning there, why you may have some bucks shed, what you can do about it there. Like always, hopefully you guys are getting out there in nature, and best luck on your upcoming hunt.